happening, y'all? We are headed over to the storm, kind of similar to the one that Miley's on. But maybe y'all saw it, maybe you didn't. That one kind of fell apart on its way over to Waverly, but we're going basically towards the Franklin storm, which is headed kind of towards Waverly, Windsor / Ivor, which is why we're trying to meet up in Ivor. I don't have a terribly good view of this storm. Also, the fact that this is autofocusing on my windshield is a problem. See if I can fix that. Might have to just shove this outside the car for a minute. This whole focus on my windscreen thing is a pain in the ass. Please hold. I'm gonna shove you outside the window real quick. Let you focus on something else. What's up, Chris? Hope all is well. Hopefully the audio sounds a little better today. Yesterday was a problem because it was hooked up. Basically, it was like I was on a phone call the whole time. Hey, Christy. We're going through Surrey right now. Nice. Yeah, I'm sure we'll have a little bit of freezing issues today, but hopefully it'll be better than yesterday. Should be in a little bit more of a little bit less of a cell signal hole. I know the storm that Motley was on is kind of falling apart. I'm headed towards the severe storm that's coming up through Franklin right now. Why are my freaking... I just got to Surrey, Virginia, basically the opposite side of the storms that Motley is on, or headed towards. Just got a severe warning in Franklin like 10 minutes ago. So I'm headed right towards those. Starting to get a little bit of a hook on it, but nothing crazy. Our 2% tornado risk today, I'm sure, is going to be a whole lot of nothing, but, you know, is what it is. Thanks, Blondie. I took your advice earlier. Took her advice earlier. Found the link, put it in the description. I finally figured out how to do it. I feel like less of a noob today than I did yesterday. I would love to figure out this, man, between the two of us, man. See, the upside is I didn't start where he started today. I was out at lunch with my dad out in Williamsburg for Father's Day, so I started on the entire opposite side of where he did. I hate this freaking iPhone, though, just auto-focusing on my windscreen, but we're not looking at anything right now anyway, so it really doesn't matter that much. I'm hoping this Franklin storm doesn't die out, but either way, basically where Motley just came from, there's more storms popping up out west out there, so worst case we'll just head back that way. I gotta figure out how to turn this damn autofocus off, or I guess figure out, like, I can't touch the screen and the autofocus fixes itself. It just kind of does what it wants. So hopefully it stays focused pretty well. We should be out of this rain. If you don't have an idiot in front of us, we should be out of this rain. It's in settings. streaming off iPhone, is it in settings? Because if I could stop that from happening, it'd be so nice. Because it's going to make this chase royal pain in the ass. Ah, camera settings, fair enough. I'll check it when I get where we're going up at the Dollar General. Because like the constant focus on the raindrops on my on my screen is kind of a problem. Because like I know like on the regular camera it's fine. It just seems to be an issue with like iPhone live stream through YouTube. I have my Galaxy with me as well, but that one's not set up to be doing any of that, so I pick it up and put it back. Did not fix itself, but put auto retouch on, maybe. Turn camera off, turn it back on. Hell no. But we're headed towards Wakefield right now. Just off 460, which is right where the radar site is, so probably lose a little bit of good radar. What if I turn? That's what I mean. I don't know how to turn the stupid autofocus off. I know me and Miley were talking about it yesterday. Like if I stick it out the window, like the side window, and then put it back, it's fine. It fixes itself for a minute. And then I put it back here, and it just insta autofocuses to the raindrops. Yeah, Christy, Norfolk's getting hammered right now. The storm that just came through Virginia Beach and just came through. Lock the focus on. Tap and hold on the screen where you want the focus to be. I don't know if that works through YouTube live stream, but guys said I can check it. It's really annoying. It's fine. It's fine if I like hold it here, but it's like my windshield mount is too close to the screen. I'm gonna put that down. Don't worry about me driving on the rumble strips. Preventing the camera from further refocusing. Fair enough. I'm gonna hold it here for now. I got like a 20-minute drive to get where we're going. The storm that we're looking for is, or the storm that we were originally looking at is over that way. But by the time we get to Waverly, it should be a lot better. Hey, Eddie. Me and Molly have been going out a lot recently. I don't storm chase that much, especially on like marginal days, but we got to chase what we can get. We got a 2% tornado risk today. I think a lot of our tornado risk is going to end up being in North Carolina, and neither one of us are going to North Carolina. But I stream, or I chase as much as I can. I usually don't stream. This is only the second time I've streamed. I don't usually stay on top of streaming. I wasn't even going to if I didn't meet. Macro control and camera settings. All right. I'll check. Like I said, I'll check it when we get where we're going. Because the autofocus on the damn raindrops is obnoxious. But again, we're not really looking at anything right now. They do hurricanes and coastal storms. Yeah, I know. Me and Molly are trying to get a hurricane this year. If we get a good, Chris, if you want to look up how to do it on YouTube, I'm not sure it's different. But if we get a hurricane kind of on like the mid-east, my cutoff would be like Sunset Beach area of North Carolina. If we get anything basically between like Charlotte and here, Virginia Beach, whatever, if we get landfall anywhere close, I'll probably be down there chasing that. I'd love to get something this year. Man, I wish I had a Class A, because I could haul my car and go chasing in an RV, or go chasing in the car and also have an RV to camp at, but unless you paste a link, fair enough. I'll check it when we get going, or when we stop from going. I mean, I'm gonna set y'all back on this thing. Would love. It just insta focuses on the windshield. It's so stupid. In other news, I got my phone mount to suck less today, so that's progress in the right direction. I took the magnet out from behind my case and stuck in the backside of the case, and at least it stays on my mount today, unlike yesterday. So I fixed my audio issues today, and I fixed my phone falling off this dumbass mount. Yeah, no worries, Chris. Thanks for stopping by. I'm gonna look at this Franklin storm real quick. See what we got going on with this. Something crazy. Yeah, unfortunately, the storms that are they all just are heading towards where I just came from, which doesn't make any sense considering, but all these storms are kind of moving to the northeast today, which is good for us, bad for where we're trying to chase at. Because we're basically going to do the same, basically the opposite direction I'm going right now. Going to head towards, right across the river. As soon as a freaking raindrop hits my windshield, it just insta-focuses back. That's so annoying. And that storm over in Franklin is blowing up. I can see it right now, a little bit off to the left. May be able to see it when we come around this corner. I love it, yeah, the rain though, because then it can actually focus on the stupid clouds outside, but it is what it is. We're like 15-ish minutes away from where we're going. Not sure we're going to be out of the rain clouds, but we will hypothetically be by the time we get where we're going. I don't really use my windshield wipers that much, but I'm trying to keep the windshield clean, so the autofocus stops focusing on this shit. can kind of see that storm a little bit off to the left, kind of where that sunny spot is. Molly said to make me a mod. I need a mod. I don't know how to do that, but I'll try. Look, Dylan stream's popping off again. Can I do it from... I might have to do it when I get back to the house, but let me see. Oh no, I can put you on right now. There you go. I'll put you as a managing moderator so you can do a lot of shit. Start to the top of that storm, just a little left off center. Yeah, I don't know, like, that storm directly in front now is the one that we're heading towards right now. It is exploding. I mean, it's basically this all the way off to the left. It's a massive storm. Unlike, I officially have a mod. Molly's got 17 mods on his channel, which is crazy. He got a lot of mods for his channel. Alright, I've given up on the autofocus for now. Going through too much rain. There's any fixing that right now. Man, it's just massive in front of us. It really is. I want some Nimbus action. We are only at a 2% tornado risk. This Franklin storm's got 60-mile-an-hour winds, so hopefully we can actually catch something on this today. Thanks, Chris. Appreciate that. The storm is huge. Shrank the severe warning on that storm. It's going to be right off to our, I mean, I'm headed like southwest. It's going to be due south for where we are right now. I might have to go east on 460. Nope. I mean, it's at Yabazon X, but I don't use it. Or Twitter, whatever you want to call it. I call it Twitter. It's still Twitter to me. But same name on all, basically everything. back in the same thing as Motley back in the gaming days. It's like, look, Christy, it will always be Twitter forever. I don't care. I mean, X used to be a freaking payment software before PayPal, so it's Twitter to me. I am not in Motley's channel. I'm just running a hotspot off my phone. Is he already where we're supposed to meet up? Storm is still looking pretty good. Almost a 460. I think we're gonna head towards, yeah, still meeting at Dollar General, Blondie. Tell him I'm like 8 minutes away or something like that. I'm just got on, or about to get on 460 right now, so should get a pretty good view of the storm. I mean, even Chris, even if we had radios, we were like 50 miles apart. It wouldn't have mattered anyways. And considering both of us use our main phones for our stream, we can't even get one of those like phone apps that makes it make sense. Stormer After is just ahead of us off to the right. You can kind of see the top of it. Well, I know like the ones that at least I was planning on getting, they're like 55 miles, but like it would be like 55 miles on flat ground, no trees, and as you can tell from what we chase most of the time, there's a lot of trees. So like we maybe get like 3 miles out of it, so man, I made it out of the rain for like 2 minutes. Now we're back. I will say though, the focus on the, even if the autofocus is funky today, the focus on the stream is better today than it was yesterday. It was pretty shit yesterday. But it was a very impromptu stream yesterday. I was not planning on streaming at all. Wasn't really planning on streaming ever. I do this for the fun of it, not because I'm trying to show people what I'm doing or make money or anything like that. I've been doing this for, oh man, pretty much since I could drive, but kind of heavy like the last 10 years at least. Like but again, like Motley makes me want to go out more often than I would. I don't usually chase marginal days or slight risk days or anything like that, but we only really ever get those, so it's kind of hard. And like we're one of like a handful of people in Virginia that's not tied to a weather station that goes chasing, so I see the potential. I'm not really trying to make this a full-time gig. And I mean, don't get me wrong, if I could go make $100 grand doing this, driving around chasing storms in Virginia, I would do that all day long, but alright, I'm like right down the road from Dollar General. Had my phone on the charger so it doesn't die. And It went a little overheated action. Typical for us. Me and Miley, every time, man. Me and Miley every time on the freaking phone overheating scenario. I'm headed up to Dollar General right now. I should be there in a couple minutes. Welcome in, Cynthia. Sorry I missed it. Phone overheat scenario, you know. I got my AC on full blast now, so hopefully keep my phone cool enough. I just turned it up. I set it right in front of the stupid... Oh, we're about to go through it. Did have a little part of this front come in. Little pop-up storm, kind of is the one we're in right now. It is pouring rain in this stupid Dollar General. That's crazy. Sorry for the lack of autofocus here soon, but see if the phone can figure it out. Dollar General and Ivor coming up on the left. I will be right back. We are back. Right down the street from Dollar General. Autofocus is going to be freaking out because of this monsoon rain. So we were not supposed to have this rain here, just as an FYI. We were supposed to be ahead of the storm, but this part kind of popped up. I don't think we're going to be able to chat for 10 minutes, but alas, the storm literally just popped up, man. Made it. We're here, baby. The man himself. The man himself. Oh yeah, I don't think I'm doing that. We're gonna have to wait a minute. You got to wait a minute for that one. The storm just came on like crazy, man. I mean, this thing is nuts. Not much the autofocus is going to do on this one. I mean, this is what we're looking at right now. This is the part of the storm that we're in that just popped up out of nowhere. Wasn't even supposed to be here. It just kind of popped up in like the last 10 minutes. I mean, it's pretty severe. This Franklin storm is not severe anymore. We do still have a special weather statement on it, but The storm right here is the one that we're after. I don't know. This Franklin storm, maybe. We are super close to the radar, so like the radar's right there. I mean, we're 10 miles max down the road, so radar coverage is going to be kind of spotty. See if we got anything on rotation for this yet. Not really. A little bit, but not much. But this is the storm that was warned for 60-mile-an-hour winds, so we'll probably have, as you couldn't tell, if you couldn't tell from before, we were having some pretty crazy wind gusts with the rain. Some sheets of rain coming in. Turn my stupid wipers off so I can stop hearing the squeak in the background. We're having a fun time in this, I'll tell you that. You can see the light at the end of the tunnel. This first part of the storm should be past us pretty shortly. Thunder boomers in Virginia Beach. Yeah, I believe that. I know Virginia Beach just had a pretty big part of that storm come through. It's another one like just north of, or I guess northeast of Suffolk. I mean, like all of these storms, like they're just popping off. All of these are way further north than they should have been at that. These storms were not supposed to be going as far north as they are, so. But it's going to continue to kind of be crazy for the rest of the day. Suffolk's got a bad storm. Elizabeth City's got a bad storm. Off towards like Currituck, headed out towards the National Park just south of Virginia Beach. The storm in Ivors, just like the worst spot, is just past us. Maybe we should have stopped in Waverly. We would have had a little chance to actually talk to each other about what we're trying to do. But I know, like, the only storm that's anywhere close to us right now that's bad, we don't want to drive to North Carolina, and even by the time we got there, it'd be gone, is the storm out in Franklin, so. Keeps getting bigger and bigger. We got another storm to the left out Cortland, kind of where we were yesterday. That one's been popping up. So, I mean, there's basically storms everywhere. Downtown Richmond's about to get hit with one. Farmville, basically all the places that we've been getting storms recently, usually. I mean, they're just popping off. I mean, they're going to be out this way at like 8 or 9. But there is a lot of stuff coming this northeast, or I guess east-northeast. Mainly northeast for the most part. We do have some storms out west, like Blackstone, Lynchburg-ish area, or I guess east of Lynchburg, but Lynchburg-ish. that have some rotation. Not a lot, but some is better than none. Sprinkling Storm has a little bit, nothing tight, super broad. Kind of right on the cusp of a dry line. No, I'm going to chase on this one, Blondie. This is the one with all my subs, so my other one's the one with YouTube Premium, so when I'm in the chat, I'll probably be on the other one, but if I'm streaming, it'll probably be on this one. If I perchance happen to get 50 subs on the other one, great, but I mean, I got like 1,700 on this account, so probably keep it this. Ivor Storm's almost past us, and then we'll have a 10-minute break. Head kind of out towards Windsor, catch the tail end of this Franklin Storm. I mean, it's basically going to hit Waverly to Windsor, maybe all the way down to Suffolk. Now, if you want to add it to this one, that's fine. I would appreciate it. No, I don't have Nightbot set up on this. I can do it when I get back to the house, but I basically got home last night after the chase, and I know how to set up Nightbot, though. I'm not sure if you can or not. I think I had to link it with my account, so yeah, I need to get a donate link set up for that. I think, Chris, I think I have to do it because I got to link it with my YouTube. But, I mean, if we can do it without that, great. You're good now, Blondie. We're gonna get such a small break. Sounds like she does. I know Motley don't want to go outside in the rain. I might go outside in the rain and talk to him. Tell him we should probably head down towards... I think we should head down towards Windsor. We could sit here and catch a lot of it, but we either need to go back towards Wakefield or down towards Windsor. I don't know if we will get a break from this rain. It looks like it on the radar, but that doesn't mean shit. I'm gonna go to return on my back. Had to go turn on my hotspot again, so I can keep my radar going. Oh, I forgot I said I was going to screw with the stupid autofocus. I'll be right back. I'm going to go try and mess with that. I don't know. I have to fit her. I have to fit her. I have to fiddle with it later. whenever I get back to the house. I gotta figure out this damn autofocus for sure, because this is just crazy. It's gonna be terrible when we're driving in rain. Windsor. Windsor ain't that far. Windsor ain't that far. 8? Like less than 10. Sure. It ain't far. There's got to be like 10 minutes, 15 max. I mean, I think in terms of where the rotation is on that, I mean, it's basically all going to hit 460 at the same time, regardless of where we are between Waverly and Suffolk. But, like, the bad part of that is going to be more towards Windsor. Yeah, it'll probably get absorbed, but I mean, like, the radar looks crazy. All right. I mean, if it sucks, like I said, it's not that far to come back this way. Now you just follow me. Or you follow me. Alright, guys, we're off. Headed down to Windsor. Like 12, 13 minutes from here. Trying to stay kind of ahead of it, but autofocus is going to be flipping out this whole time. I already know that. Try and keep the rain off the windshield. I can hear the stupid squeak of my wipers, but so much traffic. What the hell is up with this? We just missed the stoplight, which would have stopped all the traffic for us, but oh, I do like that. I know Blondie wrote that, but I do like that. I saw that earlier in Motley's. Yep. Quality life advice, Emily. Just saying. Quality life advice for sure. Nice. Got a little bit of a shelf on this. I mean, I can't really see it much over the trees, but the storm is not severe warned anymore. It does still have a special weather statement on it, though. Man, a Rockwood camper. I want one of those so bad. Not even eating rain anymore. I think I can cancel that for now. Autofocus is not freaking out for once. It's a freaking miracle. Try and see if we can catch a view on this shelf. I mean, it's gonna, it might, Miley may have been right, it might pass 460 before we get there. I mean, it's gonna be there when we get there, I know that much. Look, I'm just saying, Miley can't navigate for shit. I don't even have a phone. I don't even have a phone to navigate with. I just know where I'm going. Like, especially here. If I was like in some back road somewhere, I would have absolutely no idea where I'm at, but I at least know all the main roads to get kind of where we need to go. But if we were actually in some backwoods, definitely not. I mean, I work down this way all the time, so I mean, look, he's better after yesterday. He got his other phone going with GPS, so at least he can put an address in his phone now versus before. He's like me, where, like I said, we use our main phones for this. So, like, I don't have GPS when I'm doing this. I just have to know where I'm going. We may end up back down towards Emporia. Maybe not. Yeah, sometimes Miley needs a professional navigator at all times. He is the definition of directionally challenged, I'll tell you that. Man, it got crazy dark super fast. I figure out why my front windshield is fogging up. I have my defrost on with AC, which is probably part of the problem. See if we can catch a little bit of this shelf. insanely dark over here. And we're about to be going in it. Yeah, that's how I am too, Emily. I'm a very directionally oriented person. As long as I'm paying attention to where I'm going the first time, I can usually make it there. I mean, it took me a bunch of times to remember how to get to my sister's house, but sometimes, like some people just aren't cut out for good navigational skills, which is totally fine. Molly, in our instance, Molly is a far better chaser than me. That's what I'm saying. I mean, I was there the day that he got lost on, like, last Sunday when we were both on that tornado. I know we were all trying to navigate him in a direction just to try to help him out. And, I mean, obviously, like, when he was downtown Richmond, I was trying to help him out, and then I left to go get on that storm, but it is super low off to our right. I should have got over a lane. What am I doing? That was dumb. Can't really see anything out of my windows is the problem. Oh my God. Alright. Sorry for the wind noise. I'm trying to, like, unfuck my windows. Turned off the AC in super humid weather. Kind of an issue. And we got a massive storm off to our south. We're trying to stay ahead of that, but it's kind of crossing right over in front of us, so we're kind of playing a fancy game here. Try to stay ahead of this. I mean, half of it's already, well, half of it's about to pass in front of us right now. See if it'll stay back this time. We're in the middle of this line. We're going to catch a bunch of lightning. Alright, thank God we're back. I don't know what the problem was, but we fixed it. I feel like I just, like, turned everything off and turned it back on. That's probably it. Man, I want to catch a NATO, but our 2% risk on NATOs today is not very high. What's up, Bill? It's going to be a very slow roll back the way that we're trying to go. That's what I'm saying. Me and Motley love free car washes, and I parked under a tree last night. I parked under a tree and got a bunch of brown shit on my hood, so I'll take it. I'm sure it's good. If it wasn't gone before, it's gone now. We are going through it. This line of storms that we're in right now is like 18 miles long, and we were almost at the end of it. Now we're driving back the other way, so it's either going to pass us before we get out of it, or it's going to pass us right after we get out of it. So I told Motley, man, oh my God, the lighting. I haven't washed this car. It's got nothing but rain car washes in like the last year and a half probably. It went through the touchless twice last year and hasn't been washed since before winter. So it's funny because like this is my nice car and like my fun one, and I don't really drive it enough to care. I wish I had a Motley chase vehicle, because I'm chasing in an Audi, and that's not. I'm never diving a hail core in this thing, but I'll go out in it. This is like my fun play car. Don't really ever drive it in the rain, but obviously we're driving it in the rain. Kind of hit that point now that I really just don't care. But it gets way better gas mileage than me driving my truck, so. And I'd much rather mess this car up and total it out than mess up my truck, so. My truck's already messed up anyways, but still. I'm saying, Chris, that's quality life advice, man. Kind of similar situation as Motley. That's why we can go out and do what we want to do all the time, because we don't have any obligations with kids to be home and do stuff. Like, Motley has a girlfriend. I don't have a girlfriend. I just got to worry about my dog, which is usually why I bring the truck. I don't have any money and I have no kids, so all I got to worry about is my dog, which is usually why I bring the truck, so she can come with me. Because, like, I feel bad leaving her at home in thunderstorms because she does not like thunderstorms at all. Almost out of this. We'll be back in, my dog is mostly chow and like 9 other things. She looks pretty similar to like a little red fox. Yeah, exactly, Emily. Like when me and Motley first started chasing, when we caught that storm out in Hull Street, the tornado out in Hull Street, I was in my truck. Trust that a little bit more. I would not have gone tornadoing in this car, I'll tell you that. I wouldn't have dove in the hook like I did. But this is like, there's no dents, no dings, no bullshit. I kind of try and keep it nice, but you may have seen her when we were right after that Hull Street storm, maybe. When we were hanging out on Route 10. Because she was hopped up in the front. But yeah, my dog, she goes to work with me. Unless it's super hot or super cold, I don't bring her. She got her own little setup in the back of the truck. Sit out there, hang out in the backseat, do whatever. Because like otherwise, like I can't trust her out of the house. Or out of the crate at the house because she'll get into shit. So it's like, as long as you don't screw up the truck, I don't care if she comes with me. I mean, I've had her she'll be 10 this year. I've had her since 2016, so she's basically gone everywhere with me since I got her. I own a land management company, Chris. Residential landscaping, a bunch of dirt work, grading, gravel driveways, land clearing. A little bit of whatever pays the bills, you know? I see blue skies. It's not bad. It gives me the freedom to kind of do this whenever I want to, and also on a severe storm day or like a severe afternoon, I'm most likely days like today, like if this was a weekday, I wouldn't have been working, or I would have been working and then I would have been done before the rain, hypothetically. So like it gives me not a regular 9 to 5, so if shit weather I can go out and do whatever because I'm probably not working. But like I said, Motley chases far more regular shit than I do. I don't go out for stuff, but he drags me out of the house quite a bit. It's better than sitting in my house playing video games, I guess. Yeah, that whole storm system we were just in just broke off. Yeah, I love him. He's a cool guy. Super cool guy. We get to follow our passions together, which is nice. Allows us the luxury to psych like him. Yeah, I think we'll both be out again Tuesday. I'll probably be out later, I think, kind of like today. I know he was streaming for like an hour and a half before I even got out, but I got mega cleanup. Hey, that's good. That's good, Chris. I know he definitely appreciates it. I got like a mega cleanup project to do in the morning, Tuesday, whether or not it's raining or not, but yeah, I do too. I don't have a ton of extra money to go be doing shit, but like I said, it gives me an excuse to get out of the house and do something I like for a while. I gotta make buku's money every month just to break even. Well, I say buku's, not really, but I gotta be making pretty good money to break even as well. Definitely appreciate that. We try. We're always looking at yeah, I got a couple guys I pay. My insurance is astronomical. We got like equipment and a couple trucks to pay for. Like, it's expensive as hell. I definitely I'm overcommitted into what I do for work, but like I have way nicer shit than I should probably for how much revenue we do, but gotta pay to play, and I need it to do what we do, so I do think it helps when me and Motley are out, because he understands models a lot better than I do. But we both look at different models, and we both use primarily different radar software, and our understanding of weather is very similar, so we can kind of do, as I said, like you said, I think we make a decent team, because we both understand different parts of stuff. But yeah, being your own boss is nice. It stresses me out, man. Like, I don't have a backup plan. Gotta keep people busy. Gotta keep myself busy. I don't work every day. I'm mostly Monday through Thursday, so I get like 3-day weekends, like at least 1 week a month. I try to not schedule shit for them, but that's not how it works. It's Virginia and it rains every day, so rain days, jobs take longer, whatever. But it is super nice. But it definitely adds, like, I mean, I've been self-employed for 15 years, so I've been through it, and I understand a lot. But like right now, like this is the most amount of money I've ever invested in anything. So like I don't have a backup plan. It's got to work. So. Man, that's funny you say that, Chris. We didn't even like know each other until like 3 weeks ago. We like randomly met at cookout after that super crazy southerly storm that dropped a slight tornado out in Charles City. And like I guess we kind of hit it off. We're always talking about weather and shit, so. But like, if I didn't meet him, I would not be chasing today, and I wouldn't have chased any of the other days this week. Because I only chase days that are super bad. Like, this is a lot of rain and a lot of severe storms with lightning, but nothing. I mean, our 2% tornado risk is something, but we haven't had anything crazy. I know, like, the systems haven't really lined up for that, and they all just turned into mega storms. We would get something like a QLCS spin up at most. But we kind of knew that going into today, that's how it was going to turn out. Getting a lot of special weather statements for wind and hail. that because it's like crappy, cold, and wet and snow? Yeah, I believe that. Kind of feels like that's how it was this winter for us, because we don't usually get cold winters, and we got a super cold, wet winter. Ended up sitting around doing a whole lot of nothing quite a bit. Yeah, well, that's how, like, I mean, the ground stayed, like, we do a lot of dirt work, and basically all of January and all of February and half of March it would snow like every 5 days, not a lot, but it would snow like every 5 days, and it just kept the ground wet. -30 is crazy. I would hate that. I hate cold weather though, so I'm a fair weather guy. Like, I think we worked like maybe 10 days in between January and February. Like, we didn't do shit. We ended up sitting around and doing nothing. I'm not gonna complain. It was like a free vacation. I do not have chaser mode turned on weatherwise. Also, like, luckily we have a couple commercial properties we do snow for, and it actually snowed enough this year that I could actually make some money doing that. But I don't care how good snow pays, it does not pay enough to. It definitely does not pay enough to offset sitting on your ass the rest of the month, I'll tell you that. Our next line of storms directly ahead. It's gonna get crazy out here. I mean, storms are far, but they're not nearly as big, at least right now. Got a little bit of rotation on a couple of them. Super broad, nothing crazy. Basically, we're trying to go that direction. Man, Emily, I'm saying my entire family, excluding me, is from upstate New York and like northern Ohio. So super, lot of snow, super cold. I could not pay me enough to live up there. Summer, nice, doesn't get super hot. Winter, absolutely not. You plow in the winter, Chris? Could make some pretty good money doing that. Long days, I know that. hopefully we can catch a pretty good view of these storms coming around the corner. Man, bunch of debris on the ground, super heavy. I haven't seen anything, you drive to work in the snow. Fair enough. Just go get you a CDL and go get in a plow truck for the winter. Then again, I don't know how much they pay up there. They pay like $60 an hour down here. Yes, I would agree with that, Emily. That is, that's definitely true. We went to Florida in July last year, or 2 years ago, in Orlando, and I landed at 9 p.m. and I was already sweating in the dark. So it's not nearly as bad as Florida, but it's still hot and miserable. 35 an hour is, yeah. 35 an hour is definitely not worth it. Not to go work for 20 hours straight plowing snow. 35 bucks an hour is a waste of my time. That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't leave my house for $35 an hour. I don't even care if the equipment's not mine and it's somebody else's. You ain't paying me 35 bucks an hour. I'm not going. Not to go freeze my ass off for quite a long period of time. That's crazy. That's what they always, VDOT always tries to get people every single year around September, October. Try to get people with CDLs to go out and plow snow. The upside is, like, it's 60 bucks an hour from the time that you leave your house until you get home, and you could sit in the truck for 12 hours doing nothing. You're getting paid 60 the whole time. Because, like, our snow, the way that our snow works down here is not very, not a lot, and it usually plow it pretty quick, but we don't usually plow until the storm's over, which is kind of stupid. Then again, most people don't know how to drive in the snow down here, so not a whole lot of people out on the roads when that does happen. Man, that does look crazy over there. Not on radar, just in person, which is like the opposite of yesterday, where everything looked real nice on radar and looked terrible in person. I mean, I'm not saying, like, they'll plow the highways. I'd say like 50% of the time. They'll plow the highways like 50% of the time while it's still snowing. But, like, also, we'll only ever get like maybe 2-3 inches in a day on average, if we even get that much. This past winter was an outlier. Like, we got like 8 inches, and we're supposed to get like 1.5 foot, but we got like 8 inches in like 10 hours, something like that. And we also don't salt. We do that like saline sand baloney. Chris, you guys get lake effect up there, like similar to like Lake Erie, Lake Ontario stuff, or no? I guess it would kind of depend what part of Michigan, to be honest. But I don't know if it still works the same up there. I would assume it does. Yeah, I mean, you get like 4 feet of snow in like a couple hours. And lake effect is no joke. I love snow, but like that just feels like too much snow. Like you can't even like do anything. Can't go outside. Can't really drive anywhere. Can't like fuck off in the yard. I love like a good functional snow. Like snow you can go snowboarding in. Snow you can like drive around to have a little bit of fun. I agree with that, Emily. I've been downtown Richmond many times pulling ER nurses up the hill. Just avoid yellow snow.
Oh, you see that close call I had?
No.
Got over the right lane and it was full of water. My car got pulled into the right side of the road and it was on the road. It was going like 55.
Damn.
I didn't realize when I got over because the car in front of me was splashing so much water up. I couldn't really see. So I was like, screw that. It says trying to slam on brakes. I would have brake checked you. But whenever you get on the right lane, the whole right side of the road was just water. It hit the tire hit the water and it started pulling my. I was just like that, going right back in the left lane. That's why I was swerving like that.
That's why I was hanging out in the left lane the whole time.
Yeah, the whole right side was just like that. Crazy. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't know what you plan on doing. But I'm probably gonna go back. I'm probably gonna go towards like Stony Creek because everything is moving up towards Emporia, South Hill, Lawrenceville, all that stuff. It's probably very photogenic.
Where the hell is Stony Creek?
Huh?
So where the hell is Stony Creek? Oh.
Wait, what'd you say?
I said, where's Stony Creek? But I see it now. It's like on 95.
It's like between where we're at right now and McKinney.
Yeah.
So we could take a west track towards that way. We don't have to go all the way up. You know what I mean?
Well, it's basically like we could take 40 out of Waverly.
Let's see what it would have me doing if I'm going.
Yeah, just put in like Stony Creek. Yeah.
Go down 40 west all the way there.
Yeah, I mean, take us back past that ghetto diner.
Yeah.
Again.
Yeah, exactly.
For the third time in 4 days.
You know that tree debris on the ground back there? Dude, they got smacked.
That's literally what I said when I passed it. I was like, man, they must have had a bad little bout of wind come through here.
They got smacked. See, look, they just issued a special representation just now. That whole linear storm right there. So if you get over to the Stony Creek area, we can probably get a very nice view of this storm. Stony Creek is a nice area as well where there's a lot of spots where you can kind of like cut back and get a view.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm probably gonna head.
Yeah, I might bail out after Stony Creek, but
Okay. All right.
I don't care. I ain't doing nothing else.
Yep.
All right, back on the road. What kind of shenanigans did y'all get into while I was gone? Trying to make our plan of action. Trying to raise money for me. Look, I should have added donate for Starlink and walkie-talkie fund. Although apparently Motley got, yes, Dylan's in the blue in front of me. Apparently Motley got walkie-talkie money. Hopefully, we're going to go past our favorite place. I don't know if you guys heard that while we were talking. I assume so. We collectively have passed this ghetto diner we're going to pass in like 15, 20 miles. 3 out of the last 4 days. It says it's open. They also have a 24/7 phone number, but nobody's ever there when you go. I sound like I'm begging for money. I want the RV version of Starlink. One, so I can use it when I go camping. And two, it would be nice to have. Like I said, Molly has far more cell service issues than me, but we both have Verizon, so I don't know. But it would be nice when we got terrible service. Be able to flip on Starlink real quick. We're hoping we can get some nice cloud views of these storms. We'll finally, like Krishna said, finally, autofocus isn't freaking out. It looks way better, or I don't know, it looks about the same today. It doesn't necessarily love, I'd rather it be out of focus kind of far ahead versus focusing on the rain directly in front of it, but hopefully where we're headed to, there will be no rain on the way, thank God. But we're trying to head down south to see if we can get some nice weather photos out of this storm, or this line of storms, I guess, which is, like I said before, it's kind of what this entire day has turned into. Just a bunch of high winds, bunch of hail, no tight rotation, no naders. We both wanted a nader today, but maybe we can get lucky and get a QLCS spin up. That's all we can hope for. A QLCS spin up that's not rain wrapped that we can actually look at would be super nice. But this entire line of storm stretches all the way to North Carolina, so we do have some broad rotation. That's what it looks like. And then everything over like downtown Richmond is yes, rainstorm. Chesapeake still getting a couple things, a couple flood warnings down there. Elizabeth City's still getting hammered. Currituck's still getting hammered. OBX is getting hammered, or about to get hammered if they're not right now. Northside Richmond's in a severe. We just got another what? For what? Man, where we just came from just got a special weather statement on a storm that we can't see because it's directly over top of the radar. There's some super high clouds above these too. Hopefully we get some good views out of this. A man can dream. Like, it doesn't look like we're going to. Because it's just going to be, I mean, it's going to be an insane amount of rain. So hopefully we can get some pretty good views, but we'll see. Got some broken down people in the middle of the road. I don't know what the hell that was about. Chris, remind me to check out this Nightbot thing when I get back, or when I'm done. I'll be in Mileage Discord, so if you want to tag me, that would be cool. It's gonna be a rowdy in about an hour. It does feel nice to be out of the rain. Thanks, Emily. Appreciate that. I think I'm staying on this one. I don't have to worry about sub counts and everything else, but who knows? Yeah, we got pulled over, Chris, so it's fun. Having a great time. I'll be right back. Are we back? We're back, I think. Man, that's funny. Got a ticket, baby. 2 tickets, technically. That's funny. I actually think that's hilarious. Inspired inspection on my car that she just happened to see while she was flying by. I know, I closed the stream. I don't need my entire life live streamed. Inspired inspection on my car. That's an easy fix. She said if I bring them the sheet of paper, it'll probably get dismissed, so I knew that. I knew what I was doing. It's fine. I admit fault. I don't really ever drive this car, so. Is this thing connected to my Bluetooth now? Does it sound funny? Yeah, she was driving by and saw the inspection sticker on my car because it's on the front windshield in Virginia. So she pulled me for that. That's fine. Like I said, it's all good. I knew it was bad. Hey, nothing like some incitement for the stream, baby.
Yeah, they said they didn't see your stream. They said you had it off.
I know. Fuck yeah, I turned it off.
So they pulled it. They pulled you for the inspection.
Yeah.
So what are you doing? Are you still doing it or no?
Yeah.
What did he say or she said?
She said as long as I bring them the sheet of paper that says it's inspected to go.
Oh, yeah.
Like expired registration and expired inspection is what it was.
I see your inspection's been out for a while, but what about how long's your registration been out for?
I mean, I guess technically since January.
Since when?
January. I don't care. I get it. Fucking. I fix it and then I go. She said it'll probably get dismissed.
Let me mute this stream real quick.
Motherfuckers, man. Hell yeah. Nothing like Motley got it. I didn't get it. Nothing like some excitement for the stream, baby. I don't need my entire, like I said, I closed it because I don't want my entire get pulled over debacle to be on live stream, but that's funny. That's funny as hell. And she just let us keep driving. I was like, hey, we're storm chasers headed to the storm down in Emporia right now. She's like, okay. So she let us keep going on our way. I'm not going to argue with it. I thought she was either going to tell me to leave the shit there and have him drive me or drive it straight back to the house or whatever, but she doesn't care, so. She still wrote me a ticket, which is kind of mean, but I get it. Fair enough. Fair play. Guys, I don't really ever drive the car, so not high on my list of things that I care about. But that's funny. Maybe y'all saw there's people like pulled over on the middle of the lane on the side of the road. And I was like, yeah, there's people like half a mile behind us that are just like broken down in the middle of the road or something. Like they're just sitting in the middle of the right lane. She said she'll go and check it out. That's funny. I really do. That's funny as hell. That's what she told me if I go, which obviously I will. It's fine. I don't have an issue with doing it. She told me if I bring the registration and the paper for the inspection to court, they'll probably dismiss it, that's pretty standard. I'm not driving all the way down here to go to court. I'm gonna tell you that right now. So my lawyer will take care of that for me. It's not that far from my house, but we're like an hour away. 45 minutes away. I mean, that was a state, like, that's a state boy. That's, state. The irony of running into a state trooper out here is fucking hilarious. Like, we're just on some random back road in the middle of, like, a fucking severe weather outbreak in fucking southern central Virginia. And we're like, I'm doing 60, she's doing 60, and she saw the fucking sticker in the bottom left corner of my car. Like, that? You tell me you saw that when we're doing collectively 120 fucking miles an hour? It's crazy. But I know they're like color coded and whatever. It's fine. I get it. It's all good. As long as they drop it, I'm fine. If this cop is like an asshole, or the judge is like an asshole and doesn't let me, then whatever. It's all good. That's funny as hell. I mean, look, like, driving a somewhat nice car, not really breaking any laws. I mean, clearly I was breaking laws, but it's all good. As long as it ain't a moving violation, I really don't care. I don't remember if expired reg is a moving violation or not. I had, like, literally I had the exact same thing happen last year. This year I just didn't pay to register the car because I'm a fucking idiot. Last year I paid to register the car, forgot to put the stickers on it, got put over last year. That got dropped too, so is what it is, man. I mean, down 460 makes sense. Oh, well, if it ain't a moving violation, I don't really care. Fuck it. I could just pay the fine. I don't know how much it is. I'm not even sure it says on this thing. It's a mandatory court appearance, I think. There's something on here somewhere that I don't see. I mean, I'm not going to read this whole ass thing while I'm driving. Like, this thing is fucking, like, how much writing is on that shit? I'm not fucking reading all that. There's probably some fine sheet attached to that thing. It's all good. I mean, I need to register the damn thing anyways. So I can, like, every time I get in the car, I'm like, I'm going to get fucking pulled over and this is going to happen. I'm not stupid. It's all good. But it ain't, I mean, it's cool. It's whatever. Now we need to add a donation thing, pay Matt's fucking tickets. Yeah, if I show up to court and they dismiss it, I may have to pay court costs, but hey, the upside is these storms aren't moving that fast still, so we didn't miss much. it kind of fucked our plan to get to Stony Creek, but I don't care. It finally gives me the incentive to pay the stupid money to register my car. It's all good. I was trying to be a cheap bitch. I do need to add that to pay. Fuck the donation link. Just donation link. Pay match tickets. Oh man. Maybe I should have live streamed it. I felt like I didn't know what was gonna happen, so I wasn't trying to have me streaming her saying get the fuck out of the car and you can't drive it and whatever, and that has just been awk as fuck. So I was like, I'll just close the stream. Virginia, I could change the stream title. Virginia cop harasses storm chaser. If I would have streamed it, I could have changed it to that. Man, I know my fucking anxiety was like sky high. Because like when she passed me, I figured she was just going to those people that we saw on the side of or I guess in the middle of the road. No, but then I heard the sirens and shit, and then I turned, like, my anxiety was high. True, that is very true. If she beat my ass, I could have had evidence. Granted, it would have just been facing out of my front windshield, so it wouldn't have done much, but man, storm chaser gets harassed by Virginia State Police. I can see it now. Viral clips. She asked if Molly was with me. Look, I'm not mad. Like I said, she just let us carry on our way, so I'm not mad. She could have said, park the car, get fucked. And she didn't say that, so we're cool, you know? It does kind of suck, though, because we were on a timeline to hit Stony Creek before the storm got there, and now it's not, but it is severe warned now. So, hopefully we can make it there. I mean, I wasn't expecting her to let me off. I got a clean driving record, so, like, I wouldn't expect her to, like, give me some bullshit. We weren't speeding. I was following Motley. Like, we're not doing anything dumb. That's right. I mean, like, luckily the storms, like I said, the storms aren't moving super fast, but we would have been able to be in Stony Creek about now, taking a look at these storms, and instead they're going to be in Stony Creek by the time we get there. What is up with this road? I understand it's like the main road, but like that's 3 cops in like 5 miles. Well, she could have said because the car's not registered, get fucked, pretty much. That's kind of what I would anticipate out of that. But I'm not gonna, like I said, I'm not gonna complain. Yeah, Emily, I used to live over like Charlotte, just north of Charlotte, and I like that. Like, I had a car registered in North Carolina. The inspection with the tags was nice. I wish Virginia would just get rid of the freaking... I wish Virginia would just get rid of the inspections entirely. I understand why we have them, but... And I know, like, where I used to live at in North Carolina had emissions, so it was a royal pain in the ass when you drive a modified car to try and pass emissions. I had to get a waiver, but anyways, besides the point. Good times. We're about to hit a wall of rain. At least it looks like. We're not going to be able to see shit in a minute. Or am I just losing my mind? I'm not really even checking radar at this point. That whole situation got me flustered as hell, bro. Got a little bit of a shelf cloud going on off to our left. Alright, let me look at this freaking radar. Oh, this whole line is severe warned. I just want to make it where we're going before it gets there so I can fucking haul ass away. Man, that's such a nice view. Look at that. That's crazy. I mean, obviously you can't see it now, these damn trees, but I appreciate the good work, Chris. Appreciate it. Somebody's got to do it. I'm glad you asked, because I have a feeling if somebody came in here, and I know probably everybody in here is from Motley Stream, but most people that would come in here, if anybody asks about like a donation link or some shit, like you can check the description, but also just having somebody to post for me is nice. Man, this storm is looking zesty. These freaking tickets are in the way of me looking at my damn radar. Son of a bitch. Give us a QLCS spin up, please. That's all I want. That's all we wanted for today. All we wanted was a nader. Damn it. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to get to Stony Creek before this hits Stony Creek, which is we're gonna be cutting it pretty close. Because as soon as it does, I'm hauling ass back to my house. Straight up 95. Because I do not want to be stuck out here on a bunch of indirect back roads trying to get to my house through this storm. Off to the left was pretty photogenic. This, not so much. Man. Man, look at that. Look at that. That's just insane. I'm getting out of the car real quick. Hold up. See if I can skin. Excuse my shaky hands. Freaking arthritis. That's what I'm saying. If I can make it towards Sussex, you can just push back up 40. I know. That's where we just came from, though. I could turn around and just drive back up 40. Back the way we just came. I'd prefer not to go that way because I live right off of 95, so I could get back home pretty quick. Because after this, I'm not chasing shit. It's going to be dark. I want to go home and play Rocket League. I'll probably play Rocket League anyways. I don't know. Who knows? Let's go find out what Motley's doing up here. Oh, getting his GoPro ready. Oh, let me take a picture. Let me take a picture of this with my phone real quick. I'll be right back, y'all. I gotta open up my phone cam back. Yeah, fuck super chats. We don't care about those. I mean, I'll take one, I'm not gonna lie. Man, this storm just looks wild. That is crazy, that line, bro. I mean, it's cooking. Want to help with ticket. Oh, that's funny. I'm not gonna lie. That made me laugh. It really does. I'll be right back. I'm taking another photo. I mean, it's super cool. I mean, it's super cool. I mean, this whole thing. I feel like I need to take a panorama of this shit. I'm gonna take a panorama. Please hold. That pano is so nice. That pano is so nice. Got some scud dropping out of this thing. Super cool shelf. Super cool shelf cloud on this thing. I mean, that's just nuts. This is one of the coolest storms I've seen in person. But at least we're right near 95. I can just hop on 95 and go back to the house. Definitely super sick. A lot of lightning on this line too. Still no rotation, which kind of sucks. If there was going to be a line of storms that would do it, it would definitely be this. Would definitely be this line of storms, but it's a little chilly. Super humid still, but it's a little chilly. Man, I can't hold the damn camera still with my hands to save my ass, bro. Where's my image stabilization, damn it? I don't know shit. Need to get me a gimbal. A magnetic gimbal for this thing. I mean, it's dropping a ton of rain over there right now. Huh? I know, I've been looking at it. I will say, I might not go back on 95 if we get a NATO out of this. I'd be very surprised if we do, but we got a wall cloud coming down. That's why I told him, Blondie. I told him the same thing. I mean, there's a little bit of rotation in this. I mean, if it's dropping one, it's dropping one directly in front of us. Please hold, I'm walking back. I mean, that's like, it's like the coolest cloud structure I've seen in a long time. That's so nice. I want this thing to drop a little spinny boy right here.
Pretty crazy, wouldn't it?
It ain't going to, but I wish it would.
It's almost time to go.
You just hopping on 95?
I'm staying ahead of it. You're about to be out, ain't you?
Yeah. I'm gonna ride up 95 and see what it's doing.
I'm gonna stay with this thing a little bit more.
I mean, it might.
Yeah.
It might. That's why I figured, like, if it starts looking like it's gonna do something, I just hop back off on Templeton.
Yep.
Head back towards, like, down 35 this way. Or I guess that way.
Alright, let's get going.
Yeah. Alright, we're splitting off. Trying to stay ahead of this thing. Man, this autofocus sucks ass, bro. Holy. What does yours say on rotation?
Nothing.
Yeah, I got nothing either.
It's really showing nothing at all.
I'm gonna have a fun.
Rotation there in Dinwiddie.
Huh?
There's rotation there in Dinwiddie.
And that's why I'm looking. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna drive up 95, see what the fuck's up. Maybe I'll catch back up with you. Maybe not.
Alright, sounds good.
All right.
See you, man.
See you. Man, it is so dark. Ignore my headlight flashing, it's a piece of shit. Try and get back ahead of this thing somewhat, anyways. I'm going north, Miley's going back east. We got a little bit of rotation on a storm at Dinwiddie. So I'm heading kind of that way. I mean, I'm just going straight up 95. See if we can catch something. always hop back off 95 if I need to. I mean, it's 6:45 and we were under the leading edge of this storm, and it's just black. I feel like I got a stupid leaf or some shit stuck on my windshield wiper. Trying to head maybe towards this Dinwiddie scenario. I wonder if I can flip this. No. Fair enough. Y'all gonna have to deal with a little bit of blurriness right now. Figure out what the hell is going on with my stupid windshield wipers, bro. Turn on my let me turn on and turn back off, or turn off and turn back on my hotspot for the radar real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, we connected. Now I can go back to my weather. Stupid camera mount. It's probably going to be more trouble than it's worth, but at least I can get it out of the way of this stupid skid mark action going on my fucking windshield. All right. Alright, Chris, is the audio back yet? Hopefully I fixed it. iPhone autofocus just makes me angry. I'm not gonna lie. It really does. See if I can get it to focus on anything other than my stupid windshield. There we go. Finally kind of focused on something else other than my windshield. I'm gonna get off briefly in Templeton, I think. See if we can get another quick view of this storm. Not gonna have a super might be a smidge too far under this thing at this point. But if we're gonna have a view, it's gonna be not that far down this road. Kind of. We don't have a great view of it. Thank God. Try to see if I can get a good view on this, but I think we're just going to get caught in the rain, to be honest. I don't think there's much we're doing about this shit. If we're going anywhere. I'm kind of like on the edge. I maybe should have gone the way that Motley did. We're kind of on the edge of this thing. See if we can get another view of this thing. Ugh. Like, what is up with this freaking focus, man? Yeah, Motley went back east. I went north. I want this freaking autofocus to work, man. You can kind of see a little bit of it. But we're basically in it right now. Like, this whole line just meshed together, so we're pretty much just going to be in the rain, not be able to see much of anything. But, like, that's the other edge. That's the storm we were just looking at. And, like, right there's, like, a left edge, right edge right there. but it's all kind of meshed into one big storm at this point, which is what I expected. Where Motley is still pretty severe. It's going to have a lot of lightning, some pretty good winds. I know the severe warning expires in like 2 minutes, maybe a minute. So it's not going to be like a lot. I don't know if they're going to reissue it or not. It was not looking as promising on radar as it was before, but you know. There is some cool clouds on this though. But yeah, pretty much everything outside of that direction, which is where all these storms are headed to, everything else is just a hodgepodge of rain at this point. So we'll get back in the car, hop out of here, check. They did issue another special weather statement. They did reissue on the Stony Creek storm, which is the edge that we were looking at. So the edge that we were looking at is 0.75 inch hail, so like ½ inch or less. 60 mile an hour winds, so like it's coming. I mean, it's just south of us, kind of going northeast. Checking on the rotation at Dinwiddie. Not really anything. This line of storms doesn't have much either. Still nothing on it. It looks decent, but I said 2% tornado risk on this today. More so a little bit further to the beach and down in NC, but we haven't had much of anything, to be honest. We're gonna be in some rain pretty much the entire way. Just put a new severe warning on the storm just west of Dinwiddie, West Petersburg. Severe thunderstorm warning, 3/4 inch hail or less, 60 mile an hour winds. I'm hoping this manages to go directly over my house, or north and south of my house, because I'm trying to stay out of this. That's what I'm trying to do, but that may or may not be a thing. It's not exactly looking that promising, I'll be honest. Probably just being pretty decent rain the rest of the way. I said that one part of that Stony Creek storm still severe. Still a severe on the Dinwiddie, or just issued a new severe on the Dinwiddie, expires in 12 minutes. One big cluster storm, and all the severe stuff's down south. Should have got in front of this truck. She's gonna give me a bunch of spray on my windshield. Got a flood warning down south in Lawrenceville. Still really nothing of note anyways on the storms that we were looking at, like Cortland, Stony Creek, Cortland, Franklin, Murfreesboro. I'm sure that'll probably, if it holds together, which it may or may not. I know the later in the day it gets, we're kind of at the peak time, if anything. That long line of storms may or may not get severe warned again. I'd be on the lookout for a little bit of hail, if nothing else. Damaging winds for sure. Kind of heading right towards like Windsor, Ivor, Waverly, Suffolk, most likely. Very similar, but much bigger than what we were in earlier today. Kind of an entire line of things. Line of storms, just much bigger than earlier today. And like, all of Richmond's just engulfed in a rainstorm exactly like the one we're driving in. Don't anticipate a ton more transpiring. The atmosphere is still decent, but we just have like a pile of storms just coming from down south, Rocky Mountain area. I mean, all of them have some sort of special weather statements. Well, not all of them, but a lot of them do. Get off up on 460, see if we can see anything. If not, without driving all the way back down towards Windsor, which I don't feel like doing, that might be it. Breaking up a little, but still a huge line. Or not breaking up, it's weakening a little, but still a huge line of storms. Still a mega wind threat. I don't know if any of you guys were here before. We passed all that debris in the middle of the road on 460. Down in Waverly. Same thing, but worse incoming. I'll tell you that. I have a feeling to see Bud hit 460 because it's just coated in rain right now. I should get off on good old Reeves Road. The storm will be off to our east here. Head towards 460. See if we can get a little cut through, see if we can see anything, because like I said, the further up I drive, the more we're just going to be in the freaking rain, so which we might just be the rest of the time, the rest of today. I think the Stony Creek storms are weakening. Still some hail potential, still pretty high wind potential. All of these storms are all high wind. Well, high wind potential anyways. Most of them up to 60 mile an hour gusts, pretty high sustained winds as well. It'll be brief, but it ain't gonna be that brief. Daylight. Storm is right off to our south right now. Off to the right. Hey Nova, how's it going? What's happening? I don't know if we'll see much, but like I said, the route we're taking to 460 is kind of, as you can tell in front of us, if you can tell in front of us, is kind of clear-ish. May or may not be in the rain by the time we get there, but see if we can get one more look at this Stony Creek storm. Right on the... See if we can get anything. I can't see shit. That's gonna be the kicker. Like I said, it's kind of pretty close, so. Oh god. There's a curb there. Should probably open my eyes. But I mean, we're staring right at the severe. Right off 460. I'm gonna get under this gas station thing, awning thing. That way maybe we can stop getting rained on just for a brief period of time. Not really, but I mean, that's what we're looking at. Just the leading edge of that storm, that line of storms. KAKQ Nova, the one out in Wakefield, Virginia. I don't think we're going to see much more than just this oogles of rain. Sun. We get some sun over there, though. But I don't know if we're going to see much else other than that. I said that Stony Creek just got a new special weather statement on it. But, you know, I wouldn't anticipate fucking iPhone autofocus is just the bane of my existence today. It really is. we're here. Some pretty cool clouds over that way. Old school camper. We love that. If it autofocuses on the sign, will it like un-autofocus over here? See if we can get some anything. As I just started to a big cluster, massive storm. So might get a QLCS spin up out of it. I doubt it. None of these storms have been showing any rotation at all today. Well, I would say none of them. A couple of them, but very broad, very short-lived. That's the furthest. Kind of looking back over towards like the Stony Creek severe area is right there. That's what we're focused on mainly, but standing out here getting rained on, it's not very fun. Oh, God. Freaking should have closed the door. Got my damn... Yeah, no worries, Chris. Got my damn seat all wet. The whole thing. I'm gonna sit here and stare at radar for a minute.